second time.
In the chip in. That's awesome.
Way to go, guys.
Alright.
Alright, so Zelda 2 gonna be doing its thing. Alright.
It's the only non-working game
Big
in
gay
TMNT.
ow. Big gay
We
ow.
actually managed to fix up TMNT earlier this morning and got to run through it.
Alright, Big Al.
Bombs are flying.
This is for you, Bob.
People are dying. Children are crying. Politicians are lying too.
Oh, he's super. Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking.
Okay, the timer started.
Alright, here we go.
Plus or minus a second or two, but
They're not crush grade. There's one more. Okay.
Chip, you got this. Godspeed.
He's only about twice as big as Little Big Al.
It's got that mad bunny hop going.
What's sitting on? I can't see.
Oh no, hang on 1 second.
I can do that.
There we go. Done.
So you don't need the candle on this one.
Not this one.
As long as you memorize the enemy position, this one.
Yeah, I'm getting the candle though. Sweet.
You can actually see the enemies.
Yep,
right?
those are the quote random encounters. So, those familiar with my run that's currently on the site, this is gonna be a little safer, getting shield.
He's in town.
Yeah, definitely. If you're running across, now would be an awesome time to do it. And gonna be grabbing some link dolls. Hope not to need them, but
As you can see, guys, we have just been joined by our special guest commentators, Phil and Baltos, is it? From the Speed Gamers. Ball toss.
Cool name.
Ball tease.
They've returned. They will be offering special comments for this and Link's Awakening.
Is there a naming fund for Link's Awakening?
What?
there could be.
Is there a what?
Where's Tigger? He could officially open that.
He's still down it.
We could open it for him. I'm sure he wouldn't be opposed.
Wait, what are you opening for?
The naming fund for his
Actually, he
character.
would be opposed.
He would.
Renaming the file will generate a different sequence in the Wingfish Day.
Ah, okay.
Really?
I thought it was always the fantasy didn't check.
Yeah, because I've always named my guy the same thing.
I've never
Well, if you have a
had.
different name, what
I always thought it only changes if you get the magnifying
Okay,
glass.
so yeah.
I can go ask him. I thought it was
Skateman Triple 2 asks if Phil and Bolters remember
That's
him.
one of the five.
Who? Yes.
Skateman Triple 2.
What's up, skate man?
He said. Like, I was actually talking with him about this a few minutes ago, so. You can see his feet.
That's how you see him.
Yeah.
Tom calls the Zelda 2 Adventure of Big Gay. That's the way he named it.
Alright. So I guess that
Yeah.
means
His mom
no,
donated 25 for that.
Link's
Somebody
Awakening
out
naming?
did.
Somebody's
Small.
mom?
Yeah, break
No
down
need.
some other.
Well, there are still
The guy-
13 names to pick for the
Somebody
next game.
beat her with $101 donation for
Everyone
Big
except
Gay
tomorrow.
album. So we carried over the Big Gay album too.
Okay.
That activates some awful sins.
I mean, some people won't get much use, of course.
I do have to kill some bots to make the experience target. I also need a big enemy point bag drop to make my experience target in this one. If I don't get that, I have to go back and kill skulls, which would be boring as hell. Actually, it's let's see, 2 attack levels and then 100 exact. 100.
Okay,
exact.
guys.
100.
So
Alright, 100.
after the 2 attack levels. So
Okay, guys, if you want to name Final Fantasy VI characters, you certainly can. Might be a touch early, but if you are going to name Final Fantasy VI characters, then that can be attached as a comment to a donation in the chip-in.
So long as you know exactly which characters she is in.
Everyone except tomorrow.
yeah, everyone makes at least an appearance.
Yeah.
He's the only optional one.
Well,
Oh, go.
Like,
Option all the
no.
way.
like in the world of balance, she's getting everyone except Mog. In the world of ruin, Celis, Edgar.
Is there any FF6 swag for highest donation? Anyone? Is there another
Might be
picture?
some drawings.
What about Asper's?
No, you can't.
There are pictures. Look at the pictures.
You have to get
Is there the full color picture there?
No. No. We don't have it in full color.
Okay. So we've gone through our 2 full color pictures. One was, as you said, for Secret of Mana. The other one was for the Metroid series.
There's also one for Mega Man.
The characters recruited in the World of Ruin are the required 3 Celis figure sets. There are also 7 Mog and Goga.
Why recruiting Mog just for the magic? Or?
Google Charm. Google Charm is key.
Negate all random encounters.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I should know that. Man, it's been a while since I played that.
That is key, then. Who needs random encounters?
Breakdown, it's another 25 from Mrs. Vogel.
Oh.
Vogel.
Wow.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mom.
You're the mom, apparently.
You are the mom.
And Mr. Christopher Reddick contributed another $4.
You got comments on any of them?
No, we don't, sorry.
Alright, Mr. Reddick, you are the man.
Some people were born men, but Reddick was born the man.
Oh.
No easy ride now.
Come on now. You're dead.
Yeah, I did check comments.
One stupid bot.
Nothing else from Mother.
Can you get it? Hey, look at that. I don't think I could ever get that one. That was funny.
Is this gonna be
Okay.
like your natural run through?
Here's our wrapping component for the run. Yo, Link, I'm happy for you and I'm gonna let you finish, but Magic Sword was one of the best side scrolls of all time.
That reminds me.
They had a Wind Waker shirt.
We need a Trihex down here to say that.
I'm on a
Well, it's Kanye West.
Yeah.
So.
I hear you heard about you saw
Yeah,
it
Trihex,
days ago,
get down here.
and nobody told me.
Yo, Link, I'm
I
happy
saw
for
it
you, never let you
last
finish.
night.
But Magic Sword
Tim
was
saw
one
it
of the
first
best side
off.
scrollers of all
I
time.
saw it earlier.
That'll do.
Huh?
That'll do.
Okay.
I almost bought it, but I was
This is way better than my interpretation anyway.
couldn't see myself paying $20 for that.
It's so random.
I really wanted to get that.
Yeah, the only thing that's cool in this
Hearts
game
Garden
is my
Hell
sworn
section.
enemy,
Which
definitely.
one?
Kingdom Hearts one.
Oh yeah, that I would totally give that away.
Gotta wait for him. You can sneak past him, but
Why?
I'm on.
Is this gonna be like your run SDA, no upped warping or
No
or
update warping, no
intentional
death abuse.
Okay.
So
No
if I
intention-
happen to die somewhere where it's beneficial to me, well, I'm gonna take advantage of the benefits, but I'm not gonna try to die at all.
Yeah, that's always good for an icon.
These are very cool enemies. Annoying though.
Alright, boss get 100 or something?
He gets 50. There's one more.
Oh. Nice. Skills.
This guy too.
He dropped something though. Did she?
Okay.
Or you don't need it.
Nope. Just for the sake of having it. Might lose a little time on the count up at the end, but if he hits me a couple times, I don't want to die.
Awesome.
Very smooth.
I like that shadow.
Jumping
You're
for
not-
the key with...
You're not up warping anyway, so you're not gonna lose any time for the countdown.
Well, I mean the countdown here. Like, counting up the health. You are paused for that, so... And I'd just like to say, grabbing the key out of midair without either the up or the down stab's a lot harder than I just made it look. I'm very happy to nail that in front of all you, but I gotta just take the time to say that's not easy. I usually miss it. At least in the early goings, I have when the item drops are gonna happen down pretty good. Every 6 small enemy and every 6 large enemy will drop an item.
Oh, okay.
but definitely after hitting a couple random encounters, that all just kind of goes to crap.
Yeah, not long ago now, we have 2 more Zelda games, possibly Dr. Mario, we're not sure. We do need to acquire
2 more Zelda games?
Yeah, this and Link's Awakening.
Oh.
I guess this is just starting, so there's still a lot of Zelda 2 left to play.
Yeah.
What's your strategy for the hammer?
For the hammer, run through Death Mountain and get the hammer.
Always take the right
Just
cave.
run straight through, eh?
When you have a choice, take the cave on the right.
Yeah,
We're still,
it's a universal truth.
we're not 100% sure on Dr. Mario. We are trying to acquire the Nintendo 64 version, I believe.
Yeah, essentially was looking into that, getting it from MagFest. So,
Ooh, I did not see any copies of that.
actually, she said she did see it, so.
I hope so. We looked at the vendors.
We
like,
do have the NES
all night
version.
long.
I'm not sure if that's going to happen
And
or not.
then, of course, our big finale is Final Fantasy VI.
I don't know. I saw a version, but I'm not.
Breakdown, what is your level up strategy? Is it all going to be on attack?
Not all on attack, no. I'm going to get a couple life levels coming up
Yeah,
here.
I
I don't touch magic until the second palace. But leveling up is actually a huge part of planning
I would
this
think
game.
that game was
How you level your stats.
Yeah,
Most of their N64 games.
And at least I've seen a few runs
Saying
where
that to me 'cause I've
you
never
level attack up
played
to 8
Dr.
and then
Mario,
get the crystal to get you up to 99 and use that to level something up really high.
Not so much.
Right?
I can't finish the game.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Would have been mine.
You have to.
No, wait.
This is hard to find.
Is it?
In the wind egg?
Probably.
The windfish egg? Whatever, okay, yeah.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm picking up Essentia. If you don't know who that is, that was the person who ran Donkey Kong Country 2 last night.
And we'll be running Final Fantasy VI tonight.
And Dr. Mario, back to popular request.
Have we had success with procuring the Nintendo 64 version?
I will have to ask her about that.
Okay.
Now would be a good time to find out, yes.
Alright.
Aw, you jerk.
Somebody wants to donate $20 to name S's baby.
But it's going to take more than $20, I'll tell you that much right now.
You gotta keep in mind, yeah, this child will be sticking with this name for a lifetime.
So, I'll send a game now, and the only one I don't finish.
Yeah, I'm not fond of this game.
If we can't get the N64 version, she will do the NES version. She has a preference for the N64 version.
Very slight differences that really only make themselves apparent if you play the game as much as she has. So, it's a valid complaint, not trying to say otherwise there. It's just the way
All
it is.
wizard magic.
I'm about to say you're very skilled with the sword. But yeah.
Was a preemptive jinx. Curses. Alright, take a little time out for life magic here. Just one of those live one safety precautions. So, I would love to see a no up A run that skips both life and shield. There's one soon to come that skips both the candle and cross, which is pretty ridiculous.
Whoa.
He gets both life and shield, which I'm not going to hold that against him.
Arctic Eagle do that?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Some verification.
I have a question. Why did you go into that empty house?
I had to get the dialogue box by the table. You find a mirror under the table. That's actually the first time Link speaks. So I found a mirror under the table.
Ooh.
So, and then you go back, you give it to the lady, say, "Oh, you found my mirror. Come in and meet my dad so he can teach you this spell." And yeah.
Didn't know that.
Just correction, it was in fact Big Gay Al speaking, not Link.
Well, Big Gay Al, you can't shut him up. He's
I
just
still
so
remember.
that's so much wrestling.
That's such a lot of it.
These little rocks and moblins trying to stop me, they're just a bunch of silly gooses. We only have to stop one of them.
So what did you just do?
I refilled my magic, but when you talk to the magic refill lady, it actually refills something ridiculous like 60 blocks of magic or something like that. It'll just keep going till it's full. If you keep casting spells, it'll keep filling every time after you cast it. So I just cast life instead of stopping at the life magic.
So you get free health. I think it might be until your magic's full, though. It might stop when your magic's full.
When it stops when your magic's full, yes.
But if you cast the spell before it's completely full, then.
Oh, you jerk.
I knew you were going to do that.
Beam sword. Well, actually, I'm going to get a life level here pretty soon, so that's not too bad.
This is one of the worst places for doing a real speed run, right?
Death Mountain's not so bad. There's definitely far worse places in the game.
Is it required now to do it without a candle?
It will be. Not like hard requirement, but if you want to beat the run that's coming.
Oh.
That kind of stuff.
Who's making this run?
Arctic Eagle.
Oh, okay.
Christian Manuelson is Norwegian, yes?
He's got most of the records, but I think he's got
this
3
will
out
be
of the 4.
That one's his last one, actually.
Yeah.
Mostly on most of the PAL version.
He has PAL and NTSC records, and first and New Game Plus records.
Nice.
And there's where we go.
Kidding me. Do not want to have to burn that this early. This is a pretty poor run through that fountain thus far.
Through the wall. Plus 1 goes to that too. Okay, even nice.
These guys are with the fucking speed.
Yeah. When people talk about the difficulty of this game, those guys are a common complaint.
The red guy?
Yeah, the axe throwers.
Yeah, they give.
Oh, what?
If I remember correctly from the Magfest challenge, they give 100 experience.
Yeah, which is kind of key for beating that challenge. So
Yeah.
that one's really hard until you get it started. Once you get a couple levels, it's pretty easy,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I think I ended with both. I think I got like attack 3, life 3 or something. And magic 1. Who cares about that? Right?
Yeah. It's better than dying. Usually I'm rooting for a point bag there so hard, but given the circumstances, I'll take the potion.
Samir says he's gonna name my kid Breakdown.
Aww. You can get the. Oh, it's you. Never mind.
Somebody else says they're gonna name their kid Frezzy.
You suck.
Should I get for jail?
I did.
Yeah, here's the next challenge. You start here with level 1 attack, magic, and life.
And Ryan was devious enough to rig it up so you have to get 200 points to level up. You don't level up at the usual life level of 50 or the usual magic level of 100.
Yeah.
Which means he got those levels accessible and then sapped his experience points down to 0 afterwards.
FF Gamer, the tentative time limit is usually like 7 hours.
How quick does Final Fantasy VIII speedrun have to be in order to be accepted? It basically just has to be good.
Yeah,
let's
Final
put it that
Fantasy
way.
X's got the longest run on site.
It's the way SDA works. SDA works on a verification process, usually involving several people.
Usually 7 hours, but properly made.
The 7 hours thing is dead. Long.
No. The 7 hour soft limit has been long dead. But really, ultimately, it depends on the game, and it depends on whether the verifiers like it or not.
Yeah, 10 was longer, yeah.
So why is there no Final Fantasy VIII one?
Because nobody's done one.
Because it's too long.
I'm actually in the process for writing a route on a Final Fantasy VIII run.
You say it's too long, but essentially did do Final Fantasy X.
What do you think your time can be?
Potentially, I'm shooting for under 8 hours and 47 minutes. Like there's a guy on the SDA forums who was who originally submitted a Final Fantasy VIII run, which clocked in at around 8 hours 47 minutes.
That's the one that had missing segments. Though?
Yeah, it had a missing
Nothing
segment,
like that,
but since I don't know, he doesn't seem like he has the motivation to do the run anymore. So I think
I wouldn't.
yeah. I mean, after all that, yeah, I know. But I'm looking for places in which I could probably work with some more luck manipulation and whatnot.
That's like half of is it a low level run?
I haven't actually done any
Well,
challenges
technically,
for
any
Magfest. The whole time I was there, I
will
was
be a low level
trying
run.
to get the marathon running.
I mean, like
so definitely, I
like,
popped
see,
over
because
and
the
said hi to
enemies
Ryan
level up
real
along
quick,
with you,
but
so
that was
really
about
it's
it.
ultimately up to your junctions.
Right. Well, what are you doing to get your junctions up there?
Well, okay.
Cards?
Yeah, card modding mostly. Like what the route had planned was basically start out, get Ifrit.
Fight some fastidic islands, get some fish fins, refine them in the waters.
Yeah.
Junction those into your strength, and then beat down the early bosses, and then after you get a couple of cards.
So why are you doing that?
To avoid random encounters in the desert. So.
Yeah. But that's another thing. Final Fantasy VIII will make nice on using ENC 9.
Oh yeah.
But that won't be until probably like somewhere maybe early Disc 2.
Unfortunately, 2 is where I always get it.
Yeah.
And then you win the card game against these groupies.
Yeah, the Trep groupies, like in the cafeteria of Belem Garden.
Just this card, small card, cipher card, like there was only a handful of
Well,
cards.
no, you don't need those cards.
Just this
Really.
card, refine it into something.
Yeah, Samantha Souls, which refined into triples, which are probably like.
Triple's like the best jump for Magic in the game. It just
it just is.
Yeah.
It just is, and then you've got.
Buy tents and refine them into.
Kiragas.
Yeah. Sell you pick up the occult fan in the library and you sell that to make a bunch of gil and then buy as many tents as possible and then refine those into Kiraga magic for your HP junction and then basically abuse that. Use that to abuse limit breaks. Like keep your characters at yellow at all times.
Oh, yeah.
Like even when there were certain effects on junction and rejunction,
That was
reset
crap.
the
You were on
HP
the road.
down to 500.
There were a handful of cards that I always got simply because
Yeah. I actually try to keep my card library, like whenever I do a regular playthrough, I try to keep my card library as small as possible. That way, like if I get hit with the random roll, I always have a good hand of cards.
Right.
Okay, guys, 2 new donations. One from Mr. Stephen Crane. One from Lee Wang, both for $5. Breakdown for a breakdown. What are they?
They are the man, just in case anyone was wondering. This cave kind of sucks.
That's the roof. Lounge more comfortable.
Sweet.
But limit break abuse is king. After that, it's all gravy. Nice.
You have light now.
I guess it's better to use it. I'm trying to save magic for jump for the town when I get the down thrust. Oh, well, hey.
Take that too.
Of course, I want to move much rather to point bag there.
Oh no!
Oh well, it saves a little time actually.
Entirely unintentional.
Go death abuse.
And I hit the jump button just a second too soon before I was actually on the ground, and that jump didn't register. So yes, that's an easy jump, but ish happens.
I didn't know about that one. I didn't know about the other one either. So I've gotten some.
No, there's 4 on the overworld, I think. I'm gonna be grabbing 3 of them. One's very much so out of my way, and in a swamp, which is So let's hear for any
This is beachside living in Hyrule, folks.
Those guys look very much alike.
Lots of inbreeding happening.
I am error. Hear me roar.
He says it very proudly.
One of the recent donation comments is Error is the man.
And Error is the man.
I'm going of Ruto about
all you people are talking
something.
about. All you people are talking about naming your kids Breakdown, man. I'm gonna name my kid Error.
I'm sure that would work wonders for their self-esteem.
No, it builds character. I think when you think about it, Error is probably English for Errol.
Possibly.
Which is English for someone else.
No, Errol is... I forget the origins, but it's European origin.
This magic word will give you power.
Fairy. Oh, the word fairy for Big Gay Al definitely gives you power. Whoa, it's the rapid fire. I don't see that too often.
I'm a little silent over here.
Okay, so you're getting heart containers.
Breakdown does need to concentrate for this one. I'm not sure why.
There's lots of periods of dead space in this one, really, and followed by moments of grit your teeth kind of frustration, but...
So you notice that he gets all the magic containers because they're required to get the Thunder Spell, which is required to beat the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the magic containers are necessary. The heart containers, you don't have to get any of them. I get 3 on this run. I already dished one of them, so that's the most out of the way one I get.
You know what I always wondered was
T-Mon's watching that and hear him yelling at the screen, "Why didn't you fairy in that random encounter?" And if that's the case, I'm sorry, T-Mon, but if I forgot. Bugger.
Big Gay Al, fluttering through.
I brought my own wings, you guys.
Always a tense moment when bots are done lava. Always tense.
And you're going to get 400 after this?
The level up strategy for this one really depends on how many big point bag drops I get, and considering how many I've gotten, I'm only going to be leveling magic to 2. I'd like to level it to 3, but I don't think I'm going to get enough experience. I don't think there's enough up for grabs still at this point.
Somebody's wondering why we don't use the power glove.
Because it's so bad.
For every reason? I don't know.
Alright, we're going to wing it here. Wait till I get to 4 to get the hex.
Yeah, you can still level up magic when you get to 400.
Right. So, and actually, I could use the free refill and rig it up so I can get it. Gotta be kidding me. Could have gone that way, but almost got locked in there real bad. Let's try again.
No, I thought till I get back to Winchester. Why waste magic?
Yeah, I need the magic. Rationing is also another pretty key part of running this game. Casting magic is not an option.
Here it comes.
I love that about AI in video games, is if you rush an enemy, it generally doesn't expect you to, so you can just stab them right in the face before you can take a hit.
Well, that depends on the game ultimately.
Many of the games that I play, like Super Mario Brothers, is made for you to run all the way through.
Well, that
like
that
right
might be
on the
true.
border.
If you start being careful, that's when you start slipping up and getting hit.
Get back to me.
So I need 700 on top. Boss gives 100.
I don't need your Xbox games.
After that.
Don't
And I
make
will be
crazy
getting
with
another
Xbox.
item drop. Now if Andy goes, I can just stab my way through there, whatever.
Stayplation
And
and
if
stuff.
worst comes to worst, I can stop him with skulls. So, alright, we're going for it.
How much does skulls you?
50 each.
All
Double 5 attack. It doesn't take that long to kill him.
There we go.
I have to expect the chat channel to start turning into a PS3 versus Xbox 360 versus Wii thread.
Well, I got a time about RPGs, mostly the Final Fantasy series.
Oh.
Going for it. No turning back now.
Besides, the winner is obviously the Atari Jaguar. The original.
I agree.
The original 64-bit system.
Get up to attack. Because I think
Missed
magic
the
would be
quest
higher
now,
now.
so that's fine.
No, definitely not. The attack level's like 3,000.
No, it's
No,
not.
I
It's
mean,
Final Fantasy Adventure.
You might
It's
need
not even a
500.
real Final Fantasy.
Oh, it's not, you said 700, okay.
Sega did
It's a
sense.
man.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you...
But
I
on the subject of
misunderstood.
Atari Jaguar, how about that Aliens vs Predator run that our good buddy Nate did, huh?
I have
One
not
of the
seen
longer
that.
standing runs on the site.
Okay, apparently the Jag was not true 64-bit.
No, it wasn't. It was a 32-bit with a bunch of other chips that added up to something close to 64.
Really?
Yeah. But
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
they never released the actual internal specs. This is all speculation, but none of the games are 64-bit.
I can always go back.
Huh. Oh, guys, I can't wait for the new Aliens vs Predator.
Yes, you are hearing Phil and Baltus from the Speed Gamers.
Woo! Obviously.
Well, yeah, it's definitely canceled. I'm
Who was
doing that.
asking?
Yeah. Who wants to know?
Let's see. Wii Fanboy.
Oh, what's up, Wii fanboy?
What's up?
See, I told you.
Oh, wait, no, we don't know him.
Yes, we do.
There you go back. Yeah, I got it.
One of us. One of
Has
us.
Phil got his hat with him? That,
700.
if
That's
you were
enough.
watching Secret of Mana on Friday
And
night,
if you
that's
had
a really
100 for the
stupid
boss,
question.
that's 700.
Phil, can I wear your hat?
Assuming you don't get an item drop. I don't know how they, where you're, if you are in
No,
those.
that's sick. That was
If you
the
guys
fifth
are watching
guy
the
right
commentary
there.
stream,
He's the fifth guy right
Carcinogen
there.
on the left is wearing Phil's hat right now.
I'm probably wearing it. Actually, if
Hi,
I'm wearing
Honor.
it backwards.
Get over here.
Yeah, I was wearing it backwards. Or was I?
No, that's backwards.
Oh, it is. Okay.
As you can see, he is infinite.
He's
he
an
has
a-
just
he's an amateur at hat
instantly
wearing.
gained 50 million style points.
He's still an amateur at hat wearing, though.
I also gained 50 million life points for the next time I get up off this couch.
Oh,
Fuck!
It was 200?
It was 200. I could have swore he was 1. Oh well. No complaints.
They
Either
just
way.
said, they took your gerb.
Somebody says having to switch hats a breakdown.
No way.
What we doing for money? Is that an offer for a donation?
I don't know.
Is that Yahtzee on the left?
What?
Why did Bear say?
Who's on the left?
You're on the left.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
Camera left.
Who did they say? Who did they ask?
They asked if you were Yahtzee.
If I
Make
was
breakdown.
Nazi?
Zero punctuation.
Skateman says make breakdown wear Phil's hat.
Give it to Chip.
I'll just set it on top of
The
your
only
hat.
thing better than one hat is two hats. The only thing better than two hats is 5 hats. Never enough.
We need.
Been there and done that.
Okay. Maybe breakdown should wear 3 hats. What do you mean?
I don't know how you're gonna get the sombrero on top of this thing.
Oh, you're not saying one Andrew Deere's word?
My sister wonders if the guy with the hat is single.
That's a useful
Oh,
trick
there's a guy with
later.
2 hats.
No, it's not you. It's I'm pretty sure it's Carcinogen
Oh, really?
we're talking about.
Whoa.
Who wants to know?
Someone's sister.
Well,
MMXSC.
Somewhere in the room.
Say bye, sister.
Cox comrade.
My sister.
A little bit.
I could be.
But those boxes have
Hoping
his
for
beard.
magic thing.
Electric Wiz says,
I don't think I
hey
can
Wes,
beat it.
Electric Wiz says his buddy's nickname is Carcinogen.
Got him such a pain in the ass.
A couple of new donations. We've actually had quite a few.
Fantastic.
Past 20 minutes. Lester Graham for $2.
You are the man.
What's up, Jagger?
Richard Riley for $20.
Lester is Jagger G.
Thank you, Jagger G.
And
also thank you for your efforts.
I completely didn't know. I don't know how I didn't pick that up before. And each of these three, Cohen Putman, Colin O'Kelly, and Ryan Vogt. I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry. All $5 each.
Well, congratulations, sirs. You are all now the man.
You have to
And
share
you're
your
all,
title.
if you weren't already,
You're a collective man.
for
Any
prizes remaining in.
So, the donation
Yeah,
to
well,
C-Chip we're at 3 has now.
No, definitely don't need to teabag. I only need to get one level. And, well, I have enough to get one
Guy
level.
loves to get a mirror and ease up.
Well,
Well, I have a... Actually,
life level, and then it's 800 after that. Boss gets 300.
I would get a mirror right about now, but now's not a good time. I mean, it's my birthday come midnight, so yeah, then for sure.
Yeah, he'll wait till tomorrow more than likely before he does that.
Yeah. That's...
I think we should, though.
I think only you should.
Oh.
And we'll ask all the questions.
It's the only thing we could do
How far in the Zelda 2 breakdown?
Let's call us 3 of, well, 7.
Are you
Actually, so
couldn't have
Clark,
gone
you're
better.
timing it, aren't you?
What?
You're timing Zelda 2, aren't you?
Yeah. The shooting watch is going up there.
Thomas Craig says
36 minutes
says
and 40
incidentally
seconds.
Carcinogen and I share a birthday.
Are you skipping the crystals?
cool.
Or do
Happy
you have
birthday
a...
to you also,
Yeah,
Thomas.
I also share a birthday with another member
Not
of
placing
SDA.
them?
Some of you
Placing
know Psycho Child.
Jimmy Gunn. Oh God.
Yeah, he did Donkey Kong. What was it?
Country 2.
Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, Donkey Kong
on
Country 2
hard.
on the Game Boy Advance.
Hard mode.
Devil May Cry 3. Let's see, what else? What else?
Can't think of anything else.
I mean, I know he's done other
Oh,
runs.
funny coincidence. I was playing Madden 07 one time. I did franchise one of the times. I picked up a quarterback in the draft ones. His name was James Conway. And I told Psycho John, he was laughing his butt off. It's like, great to know I suck in a parallel universe. Psycho John, if you're listening, my apologies. We love you anyway.
Oh my god.
El Cole wants to know if we raise the charity goal to 7,000 maybe.
Sure, why not?
Okay, but I don't know how to do that.
You go to edit ship in.
Now,
We'll go to
let's
my
see-
ship
let's
in.
see how
and
we're-
then
let's
click
see
the
where we
edit
are
option.
first. Refresh. Richard Rice says next time do Marble Madness.
We did Marble Madness.
Okay.
It glitched out at the very, very end.
5,844. There's stuff from other sources, that's close enough.
Was it because Andrew G was playing on the same NES?
Okay.
Whoa.
Save changes.
It's a mechanical horse.
We are heading for
Get off the mechanical horse,
$7,000 now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was a good fight.
7,000.
Thank you, El Cole, for the
We're over 6.
7,000.
So he says, I say raise it to 9,001.
God, I hate that meme so much.
The Blue Dragoon says, hey, Breakdown, you're doing great.
Thank you, the Blue Dude. I appreciate it. Could be better, but I'm not.
Super Metroid was 42.
Would you say your hatred for that meme is over 9,000?
Probably because the meme has has been uttered over 9,000 times since I've come up to Virginia.
Fun level up screen
Well
here.
played.
Whoa! What do you got here?
Take these suspenders. Check this blender.
Please, sir.
Down to table 3.
Some comments. Lester Graham says, sorry to count for much, but imagine if the 1,200 people plus turned in.
Donating specifically so Aussie Mike will call me the man. I'm sorry, Colin, because I think I actually had Breakdown do it last time, or maybe Matrix, I can't remember. But I would just like to say that you definitely are the man.
Richard Rowley, we did do Moral Madness, but it glitched out on the last level.
Like at the very end of the last level, no less.
Mr. Ryan Vode put in $5 after saying, for the funniest Zelda 2 death I've seen in a while, after just surviving, getting a magic container, and then falling into the single lava pit on the screen.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't see it,
shining moment.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh my god.
For those of you who didn't see it, it was just as funny as it sounds.
Not sure.
Oh, no?
Yeah, I got hit. Jerk. Guys. Hey, come back. I'll take it.
Come over here, hotness.
And
McDonald's would steal that, chamber.
We actually get to hear the overworld music play for a little bit. When trying to get through here without running into too many encounters, the rule of thumb is take the longest, windiest path possible. It also gets you the magic container.
Okay, good.
Skips the you got the thing animation.
Where's the kid?
Internet friend says that
other side
a breakdown.
I get him after getting the boots.
A breakdown. Internet friend says that the Zelda 2 death was the NES's payback for cheating Death and Jackal.
I guess I had that coming. Because that was truly a sight.
There is someone with a good memory.
Indeed.
That
and
was
a faithful viewer. So props for that, man, definitely. And yeah, I guess I did kind of deserve that.
God,
so that was ridiculous.
that was definitely.
That's as I refer to it, a low light real moment. But a ridiculous event, but a ridiculous event we never should have seen happen. All right, this is a 2-stop palace. Trip 1 for the boots.
And then trip 2 after getting this spell you need to beat the boss.
Right.
Great, Turbo was kicked by Legcom, so what?
Don't mod angrylag.com. Don't mod angry.
Dr. Dragoon says that fall in the lava was just as epic as the death in Turtles 4. Mike, I hope you heard that.
I'm assuming he's watching upstairs.
Death in Turtles 4.
What happened in Turtles 4?
It was, he managed to get through this massive enemies on just one life.
Oh yeah, and then he got kicked in the face as he was running for
as
a
he was
pizza.
just about to get the pizza.
Right in
He
front
was like jumping towards the pizza, and a foot soldier appears in front of him.
Right in front of the pizza? Oh my god, I missed that.
Come on, guy. No, you want to kill me. All your friends are trying to. Come on, first one's free.
Strange Furball was kicked by Uranium Anger. Thank you, sir. I have another.
Now back up.
Is Breakdown married to Courtney Cox?
Is it the hat? No, I'm not.
I don't know.
Get him.
She's married to me.
Cares about your stupid time. No, seriously.
And fairies even have to take the elevator. The only way to trigger up and down room transitions is with the
He's
elevator.
implying that Breakdown is David Arquette. No, he's not.
I am not David Arquette, no. I wish I had his money. But
If you had his money, how much of it would you be donating to Cat?
how much of it would I be donating to care? We'd be saying some names right now, I can promise you that much. At least one name in particular.
Steve wants to know, Phil, are you cheating on the sea?
You would certainly be the man.
No.
Which is not to say that you're not the man already.
I would dub myself the man, at the very least. Yeah, let's get some magic, why not? You jerk. Magic makes sense.
Let's get some in town.
Yeah, let's get that one kill me. They're a little smarter than the average. I'm going back. Actually, turn around.
What's that?
It'll still be there. That is the.
It's like a small child.
It's a small child. Fun fact: you have to stab him in the Japanese version. You have to stab him to pick him up.
Mike just moved the guy. God.
Yeah. Link doing his best Jesus impersonation.
Statement says, Phil, you're full of lies when the hat is not on your epic curly hair, quote unquote.
What?
So.
You want your hat back, man?
Yeah.
I must admit, I feel a little silly. Just a little. Just a smidge.
So now that I'm wearing it, I'm no longer full of lies, eh? Interesting.
I could try to skip these forced encounters, but they're easy experience.
So if picking up Oddjob is cheating and Breakdown looks like Oddjob, does circular logic imply that Breakdown is cheating?
Forget Oddjob, I play his jaw.
He goes from Oddjob to Tony Hawk. I wonder who else he can transform into.
Tony Hawk, that's a new one.
Tony Hawk.
You skateboard, don't you, Breakdown?
What's that?
Don't you skateboard?
I had a very brief career as a skateboarder, and then I realized I didn't want to break myself trying to learn how to get better at it. So I stopped skating at that point.
So you took up speedrunning instead.
Yeah, somebody says you definitely look like Tony Hawk right now.
Okay. I guess there are worse people to look like.
Got it.
And FYI, one of Stansky's Sony matchups came up either Trey Parker or Matt Stone, I forget which.
To get on someone's chimney.
Wait, that's not Tony Hawk.
What?
Speak of the devil.
Oh,
Good evening, Stansky.
Good evening, sir.
Stansky.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Arson.
No.
Yeah, that was me, man. Some people just said that Breakdown looks like Tony Hawk, and I mentioned that one of your Slayer matchups came up one of the South Park creators. I forget which.
You needed this as a kid. You
I
played more
can kind of see it, but his hair is completely
The kids
wrong.
won't let you in the door.
Isn't breaking in so much fun?
What a breaking in. It's not breaking in, right?
They let me in.
Pretty much
I
Pretty much every RPG involves the main character being a kleptomaniac.
A little bit.
Except Final Fantasy Star 4. So there's nothing in here, and it's rude to look through other people's things, except I'll make this one exception. Fantasy Star 4. You can't search cabinets in that one. You get the same message in every single one. And then it says, yeah, except for one where it says, oh, I'll make an exception this time, and some girl in your party yells at you, depending on what stage of the game you're at.
That was in 4?
Yep.
I remember that scene, but I don't know if I played 4. Which you can't access.
Which I can't turn off.
Stupid jailbroken iPhone.
Oh, what? I call shenanigans on that one. I need thrown.
Whoa.
Yeah, in the forest they appear right on top of you. Forest, graveyard, and cave.
Yeah, that pretty much constitutes a random encounter. God, I'm so pumped right now.
Attention enemies, Breakdown would like you to know that you're all jerks.
They are.
True.
Trying to keep it PG-13, folks.
Now that you don't really need it.
It's a little help. Full health is always a good thing. I will not turn my nose up at it.
Somebody's wondering how are you able to walk on the street? How are you able to walk on the water there?
Magic boots. I've already been to this palace once and picked them up, and they let you walk on water. Well, certain frames of water. You can't walk on all the water.
Jesus boots, yes.
Jesus boots.
Those things are hard to kill when you have jump cats.
Last time I checked, the internet was unrated. Well, I'd like to hope that stays the case, but unfortunately in my native land of Australia, they are trying to effectively censor the internet, which I'm not very happy about. And I don't want to rant about it too much more, because A, it makes me angry, and B, I don't want to detract from what's a pretty good speed run going on here.
Somebody's asking, hey, isn't Breakdown playing a character in Final Fantasy 13?
Oh, that one, yeah.
What?
I haven't played it.
Huh?
You got a story on that one there? You got a story on that one, Breaker?
I think it's merely the two.
Censoring the internet is censored up. Ah, the irony.
Horse heads!
I don't remember this part of the game. Like, those candles look pretty odd.
Yeah, Uranium Anchor's got it right. What I refer to as censoring the internet is basically the government makes a law that all ISPs have to filter a certain blacklist of content.
Ooh.
The issue...
Well.
No, it's not going over well at all.
So, who's in charge of this?
So who's going to
The government, that's the problem.
So how long are you guys going to keep the government in the dark
Who
about
in the
proxies?
government is in charge of it?
Sorry?
Who in the government is in charge of it?
Communications minister.
I think I read about her somewhere. Isn't she like some fat old hag or something?
I'm not from this country.
By the people in this audio commentary.
I'm not from this country.
Was it SDA repair?
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm talking about the
communications
minister.
No, because the communications
Well, the last,
minister in
I'm
Australia is a
judging
guy.
that from the fact that the last guy gave 200.
Oh.
It's pretty intense boss fight here.
Nice.
Got lucky at the end.
Reflector
there.
for the win.
The man.
And the fun fact about this next palace is it's one where I don't have to worry about experience points at all. Not in the slightest. Just charge my
You guys want donations now? Don't hesitate to send more.
Samuel Newstone, $25.
You are the man.
Yes, indeed, sir. You are the man. Exclusive member of the Man Club.
Keep up the great work, everyone.
Loved Monster Party. Where's Qureshi? Is he upstairs?
Possibly.
I guess, yeah.
Kuroshi, if you're listening, somebody loved your Monster Party play.
There's no enemies in the ocean.
Indeed. Walking around on the paths, you can't see those in different things. You only walk on certain water
I think after Zelda 2 we'll do the pictures.
Heart container, what up?
And the other heart container is near the Hidden Palace?
Yes.
We do have some drawings of the big three of the Zelda series to raffle off. We'll be doing that after either this game or Link's Awakening. Somebody recently donated 25 said they loved your Monster Party run.
Oh, great, because there
And
were
they are the
people
main.
asking when it was going to be over, when it was going on. So, that's nice, thanks. Whoever did that is awesome, because Monster Party is a great game.
Yeah. Chris says whoever did that is the man.
Yes, definitely.
54-14.
Are you the next one?
Yeah. Still got time. But stay loose.
So what are you doing so far?
Okay, I've got one stupid death. The internet's labeled as epic.
That was intentional to
Yeah,
save
that
time.
yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, even after I made a big point of having no unintentional deaths in this run.
Someone just laughed like Ed Grimley. I have no idea who that was.
Right.
How much time did that screw up?
It saves time. It saves time, actually.
Because it takes you to the beginning of that level, and he was just at the end, so he fell in. We're back here with full health and some magic. So it actually saved
all
like
longer now.
Whoa.
Usually I catch jump here and get the key in a hurry.
Well,
but
apparently
I
you just
gotta
lost
wait.
the time right now.
That's good.
There we go.
Yeah.
At least you don't fall anywhere.
Playing this game.
Just
I
tunnel out.
tried it, but it's
Around like
game I
columns.
didn't beat.
Yeah.
Which
Yes, I hate it.
I play
It's
like
hard.
crazy.
It's like I can't fight it. It's me.
Next game is Zelda Link's Awakening,
Oh, what?
being played by
Michelle.
our resident German speedrunner.
77. Valid.
Keep it, Michael or Michael, not Michelle.
Mikael.
Michael.
Okay.
Let's just call him German Mike.
Thank you.
Or Mikael, das deutsche Schwein.
Thank you, Frezzy, our sweetest speak.
He knows me without the
His flight did not leave 20 minutes after the flight zero.
Maybe Rez will make you our diplomatic ambassador or something. I don't know.
Very offensive to the German.
Frezzy, Rez will make you head of the SDA UN. I don't know.
Crap, Mike.
If Mike's okay with it, however, he's not here.
Oh, wall glitch.
No, that's intentional.
Just like Mario, yeah.
No, that's completely intentional.
Was that an invisible wall break?
Yes, it is. You have to go through it.
No, I think there might be some text somewhere that says something.
Yes, someone in some town, I think, referenced
There's a lot of
it.
way to get there.
This room's
It's like in the real Final Fantasy.
Sorry, we are not taking votes on what Tiggerning's
It's impossible.
And I think there's a valid reasoning for that. We're not going to.
It's great because like they're always like mentioning these are always paths that are going to be obvious.
We are
for
not
anybody
doing a
who
link
would
to the
actually be
past.
sitting
No,
there with
we don't
our
have anybody
coffins and
knowledgeable
top down
on that
angle.
game, nor does any of us have the game. Sorry.
We had a really big voting for which game was the best NES game ever in Sweden. I think Zelda 2 got in second or third place.
Really? That's
So how popular is this one in America?
It's kind of surprising because it's generally considered the least popular Zelda game that is popular.
I've heard it being billed as the black sheep of the series.
Those who really like Zelda 2.
I like it
Zelda 2 has its
This
fans.
is a fake wall. It is not a glitch.
Who's cooler, Germans or Swedes? Well, I don't think anyone could go past Freddie Anderson. So, we're going to have to go with Swedes on that one.
That just makes this really easy.
Well, Michael, you have some cool tricks going on too.
Did you see what Australia did with Left 4 Dead 2? Yes, I did. That is another problem we're having at the moment. It's a real shame. Australia is the only developed country in the world which does not have an R18 plus rating for games. Which basically means that...
No infant mature.
No, we have that. Which basically means that any game that's excessively violent, in the eyes of the classification board at least,
Shirtless!
Gets a rating known as refused classification, which basically means it can't be sold in the country.
So even worse than in Germany?
I wouldn't say worse.
I
don't think it's that bad.
One.
Did you have enough magic for life?
No, I did not.
Ah, 50. Yeah, you didn't.
You could chalk that to Breakdown's mother. She wanted to save named it.
Yep. Can see it a couple times at least. So.
That's where Jack Thompson.
That was for you, Bob.
Australia.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe they'll take him.
Nah, Jack Thompson got disbarred.
Here.
Here.
I said he'll go to Australia next.
Well,
there we go.
I don't know.
We've got our own Jack Thompson, unfortunately.
Oh no.
His name's Michael Atkinson. He's basically blocking the push for an R18 plus game
Well,
because any change to the classifications has to be approved by all the attorneys general.
Is Frizzy bad at least one game?
I was surprised to see that they.
I don't think any of us can answer that.
I'm really
bad at Donkey Kong Country 3. I've heard.
And I don't know if you heard that, but he says he's bad at DKC3, which we didn't do.
I meant the first Donkey Kong 3 for NES.
Oh, sorry, DK3, yeah. Especially the Magfest challenge. Every time somebody brings it up, he's like, fudge off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think we'll leave any serious discussion there for the moment, and we'll just go back to the speedrunning.
So how about them donations?
Actually, that's a good question.
How about that?
So anyways,
yeah.
here's a plug
Can we turn the brightness
for the charity organization. We're raising money for care.
Save another $25 from Andrew Watson.
You
were like a rock
Thank you for
magnet.
keeping me entertained all weekend. It's always good to see comments like this because we know we're doing what we want to do.
He's supporting awesomeness. Thank you, Waterman.
Yeah. So anyways, we're raising money for care. The organization is dedicated to fighting poverty by educating women in third world countries and providing disaster relief, wartime relief, or what have you. In fact, the term care package was coined by the organization CARE. A little known fun fact. Either way, we want your money. Money up.
Bless your heart. Bless your hearts.
The one time you won it.
And all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we won't hit you. Go on your way now. Yes, scamp.
What was the estimated finish time for Zelda 2?
125.
So how much do
How far are we through at the moment, though?
How about 25?
We're
creeping up on an hour. So.
Creeping up on an hour, so let's say this will be done by...
Half an hour.
We reckon it'll be done by 20 to 8. 20 to 8, isn't it? Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we projected about an hour, a time of about 1 hour and 25 minutes. Yeah, we'll see.
What's the time sitting at now? I can't really see it from here.
The time is at
2:25.
2:25. Yeah, like
an hour. In which
it rolled over an hour and 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
31, 32, 33, 34, etc.
Yeah, it rolls over every time it hits a new hour.
So I don't know.
Are we taking donations on the names of characters in Final Fantasy VI later? Yes, we are. Anything to add to that?
And
No, I
yes,
don't
Link
think
is
so.
definitely a gay owl.
Yeah, just getting your donations, specify what you want the character to be. We'll take the highest bidder for each character. Every character except Numero will be getting a name, will be getting collected. So certain characters will have bigger roles than others. We're going to leave that up to your knowledge of Final Fantasy III speedrunning to deduce which ones are which. But we will spot you that Gao does not figure into the run at all. So
guys,
the limit on names in Final Fantasy 3 is 6 characters.
yes,
Just,
so
just for the
makes
record.
magic management so much easier. Night dialogue, not necessarily about it anymore.
what's this?
Magic key.
Yeah.
I have to go up here. I have to go to the town anyway for a magic container, so might as well take the extra minute to get a spell in this.
So guys, everyone in this room, what games would you have liked to see in this marathon? In particular?
Magic container on the way out.
Well, me.
Well, I mean, like, just, like, I was thinking, one game that could have gone over really well is Metal Storm.
Omega Boost.
Yeah, in the end, it just comes down to who we've got here and what they know.
Well, no, I know that, but forget it. I asked the question all wrong. That happens.
He was asking if you could have any speedrunner play whatever game you wanted. What would you want them to be playing?
Right, exactly. Fair enough. Well, I honestly don't know enough games to
Make that kind of judgment.
Yeah, but people keep telling me Blaster Master is a good one.
Yes.
Streams are not now. If it's not working for you, refresh, unload your cookies, whatever. It's more likely something on your end. There's nothing we have control over.
And if you can hear us, your stream's working fine. Release the commentary for you.
Probably just you stream being a fink on your side.
The cutscenes are kind of self-parody.
We have no idea if she is or not, guys.
She's what, aiming for a record? No, probably not.
Actually,
has the
what
record.
the Final Fantasy VI?
FF6, yeah.
It's her record.
There is a possibility that she might be.
Well,
what?
theoretically,
Well, I mean,
her run, albeit it's one sitting, is 4 hours and 48 minutes.
Yeah, her current record is 4 hours and 48 minutes for a single segment run.
However, that is under controlled circumstances, which we are not here. There we go.
Well, I mean, hey, you never know. She was rocking some DKC2 earlier, so.
Segmented, or it was her Final Fantasy 6 final.
Hers was no save, all one go.
It was all one go.
No saves, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Ford.
It's the one that took the speedrunning community by storm.
Skateman says 4 of the characters in Final Fantasy 6 should be named Frezzy, Andrew, Mike, and Chip. I don't know which one's in particular. I think Sabin. I think the.
Can I be Locke?
I think the Frezzy one. I think the Frezzy one's gonna be Sabin.
Definitely call Edgar if that comes to be.
I want to be Locke.
I think somebody said Locke is gonna be Jewball.
Well, people put their money where their mouths are here.
Yeah, anyway, that's a valid point.
Who's that?
Mike Uyama.
Okay.
Nice.
Kill it all.
Oh, did not want to fall there.
James died twice.
$10 for Mr. Nick Hauser.
And one more.
$10 for Sensor to be called NHOUZ.
There we go. Back where we're supposed to be.
And that's right.
I know that guy.
Yes.
No.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Hold on.
Stenhouse or something?
We're on time.
That was
In-house.
Televox.
NHOUZ.
Yes. Essentia is more than likely going to be saving this one.
Yeah, there's going to be saves, definitely.
Yeah, well, actually, when I think about that, yeah, it probably won't be a world record in that case, but.
Oh, wait, it hit me twice, too.
Aeronite, that name is too long. The limit is 6 characters.
You could fit over 9K.
God damn it, Bill.
Give a name.
And I feel the same way about lesbians as you do. They'll donate for it.
$1,000 to name everybody.
Just want to get him out of here.
Yes!
If you donate $1,000, we can name everybody Kefka. But it must be one $1,000 shot.
Again, if you want,
Visible hole in the ground
if you want a
there.
particular name for any of the FF6 characters,
not in the
what was the
new.
only exception again?
Name length and non.
Can we name Terra after Mrs. Vogel?
What?
Certainly. I don't know why not.
Who's the ladies' man of the group? Well, apart from Freddy, I think it's clearly the man playing right now.
Hello, ladies.
Okay.
Stansky last year said that Frezzy looks amazingly sexy in person, but they also said that I gave him quite a run for his money, or something to that effect.
Alright, Essential might have to approve any option of naming 2 or more characters the same because
it may be confusing as well. Yeah.
The final battle, really. You just have a list of 14 names.
Which Mike, Skate Man?
Will the game even let you duplicate names?
I'm sure.
I don't doubt it would check for that.
If anybody
Secret of Mana does, though.
Uyama, of course.
Secret of Mana blocks you from renaming people the same
Skate
thing.
Man says, I personally think Uyama's ladies, man.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that either.
They were doing it so that they could, it doubles all your armor or something so that you can sell it all. It's an in-game glitch.
Who's going to be Setzer, though? I'll take Setzer if nobody else will.
Wait, what? You naming your character the same doubles your armor?
You should name Setzer Kenny R.
Kenny R.
Kenny Rogers.
Because of the gambler.
Amen.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch this baseball bat with my teeth. This is the dairy challenge.
We are not doing Rocket Knight Adventures, no.
Eggnog.
A lot of people requesting Rocket Knight Adventures.
That's amazing, actually. It's probably been the most requested game we haven't done.
What?
Well, there is. I did see a copy of Sparkster over there.
Okay.
For what that's worth.
Rocket Knight Adventures.
Well, I did see a lot of that.
Roguestein says Mog should be named Error.
No, it's not through, I think.
Well, if anyone wants to put their money where their mouth is regarding these names, just add a comment to a donation. Currently, we got $10 for Setzer to be called New N-House.
That was key timing for that level.
What? Is that the X?
Yeah. No, Mike.
I want the regular one.
You want to play regular?
Yeah. This is gonna be funny if it was in Colorado. This is supposed to shoot on
Sells as Maria. Oh. Anybody walk into that one?
So Maria looks just like Maria? Imagine that. And they'll somehow be surprised that Maria looks like Maria.
Oh, from the opera, you mean?
Makes for some funny dialogue, certainly.
Just like when some people name Edgar Gerard.
Not used to these non-black backlit screens.
Yeah, that's why I gave up just now. I was like, you know what?
We got,
Look at this.
we got Vaults AAA and AA.
Actually,
Vaults AAA and AA.
Mother 3 handles that case pretty well.
You can field that question if Mike returns. He can probably field that.
If you rename Duster or Kumatora and someone into an alias they use later in the game, the alias they use instead be their normal name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should rename them.
I mean, if you name Duster Lucky, and then
in that section he'll be called Buster?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
That's what I heard.
TSG wasn't incredibly popular when they started out. It's all about building reputation for live streaming. So you guys want to kind of clarify that?
What? Sorry?
Nice. This guy said speed games weren't incredibly popular when they started.
No, we weren't.
No. Almost nobody is unless you get incredibly lucky. Like, like someone advertises you on TV or something.
So you were ending it at Lucky Sevens?
Lucky Sevens. I'm not
So
getting the
I
magic
do
level
remember
right
you guys
away, though.
did get pretty big pretty quickly.
Yeah,
And I
our
can't
first
pick
break
up
was
4,000,
Metroid Marathon last
kinda
year.
guarantees I have full magic.
Yeah, with Screw Attack and
If you guys
Retro.
want a particular name for any particular character, please donate and add comment to your donation. The highest cumulative bid will get it.
For a given character or for all the characters?
Each character, except for one, I can't remember. Amaro. That's the only one that's going to stay.
Amaro will not be selected at all.
Yeah,
so if you
will never see him.
But the name
he will never be named, therefore you cannot choose a name for him.
Abominable Snowman character?
Soccer wants to know, don't those stones look like it's flipping you, giving you the finger?
You can't get him without getting him.
Well, maybe. You're probably pretty pissed off. I just rocked their palace, so.
Go-Go is the one who mimics.
Whoa. Oh, she just ran.
Yes, we are. Some of us are.
That'll teach me.
Yes. Okay, gorilla. Sorry. Yeah.
You might want to keep track of this because there are 13 characters you need to keep track of.
Pen and paper might be a handy thing to have for this
or
one.
Or notepad or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, Mr. Old Fashioned.
Do we already have?
So where's my notebook?
We have one.
What is that?
What do they want to name them?
Are you serious?
In-house.
Someone please donate to make a mog named Uyama.
Huh?
Okay, while that's a great suggestion, it actually doesn't count unless...
Please donate so we can make it happen. Ours says, someone please donate to make Mog named Uyama so he can dance. Mog does the big sexy.
Mog Uyama?
Make it happen.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You might want to tell people what you're doing.
We're trying to enforce a counter cycle.
Yeah. Notice how I was stepping into a
Well,
forest.
just so people who are watching this know what you're doing. We may know.
Yeah, but you might have noticed I was entering and exiting a forced encounters.
I don't think so yet.
Pogo.
Yeah. Like that too.
Is this supposed to be red?
There's another one.
Yes.
Okay.
The entry is nice and good.
You got one of the clear ones or something.
Atomic purple.
Yeah, I got that. Atomic purple. I think it is called. I got that. Yeah.
You guys do it.
I think Mike goes back.
Which means Essentia is
A room with two different types of randomly moving flying enemies.
Bad Wolf,
One of my
we
least
raised
favorite
our goal up because we hit our initial 5,000. We got to 6. Now we've upped it to 7,000.
I named him Dongs. Let's see if the name's
Turn stuff into bots.
I don't get it.
So I would have turned that scorpion into a bot. You wouldn't
changes the
be able to
maze
kill
by what you name him.
But he didn't kill me anyway, so it's not necessarily necessary. But I like to keep my health high if I can.
We should always have fun with one thing.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Great things.
This guy too. Full health, full magic going into the great.
Snowman wants to know. Snowman's wondering how good we would be if we were drinking while doing the runs.
Awful.
Super good.
Best ever.
It would go so.
I mean, so good.
It would go so fast.
Out too, I'll kick his ass.
It would go so fast the marathon would already be over, and you would be lonely.
I'll beat that champion game.
Eldar says if you don't get a hit on Death Mountain, you're the man.
Death Mountain? Well, that was a while ago.
Yeah. What he really meant was
the Great Palace, and the odds of me not getting hit once through here, I'd.
Yes,
you
we
better buck on
already
it in
did
Vegas, and
Megan.
in
The first
Athens, you're probably
game's
gonna walk
done.
out with like $1,000, but.
So he says next year we should go for over $9,000.
Hey, we can still go for over $9,000.
Wasn't me this time.
Could happen.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 6.
What? 9,000?
No. Stop. No more names.
Alright.
That wasn't me. That was an honest statement. $9,000? What is $9,000?
Was Frizzy almost drunk in one of his runs? I don't know.
No, he was
I don't know about drunk, but he was
I don't know
very,
about
very
almost.
tired.
Yeah.
Well, having said that, he actually was drinking, so I don't know.
The symptoms are similar. Pretty much drunk in the bar. I'm like, is the bar open yet? No, for another 10 minutes. Okay.
Some dude will get $40 to an anchor.
Anchor what?
What do you want to name him?
Donate and we might make it happen, buddy.
I hate you, pal. I hate you.
Whoever WTER. Sissy?
I don't know about that one.
Oh, is that?
Hey, I don't know. Edgar's got
$25.
Edgar's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, you can get that cheaper on eBay.
Yeah, or from friends.
Or from me.
Like early on in the
I
game,
don't know if I still have
especially,
2
he's like
copies,
a
but yeah,
powerhouse
that
for
game
like
is not
leveling.
$25.
Chainsaw?
Yeah, no
Guys, just so you know, character limit for Final Fantasy VI is 6 characters, so anything longer than that, we can't accept it.
Right now we have a quest for Setsu to be in-house. And I can see why Nick Hauser was the donator.
Breakdown, have you taken any wrong turns yet?
No, I
I
have
suppose,
not.
technically speaking, the turn into a lava pit was not a right turn.
Not a right turn. It was the right direction. The fault was right.
Right direction was left, not down.
Somebody says she should name every character Mudcamp.
I
Kick that person. Don't really kick that person.
I think we need a major donation for that, like $1,000 maybe.
Well, I mean, at least you did pretty good staying away from memes up until now.
Yeah, I think we've done well on that until today.
Yeah.
And now we've just ruined it.
Tell you, a couple more $1,000 before the end of this thing, and we will turn into meme demos. Archive.com.
Or name every character the man.
Well, I guess that is kind of a meme in itself.
Somebody says name all the characters like yes, no, darn it, and the like.
And the like.
That's actually.
Yeah, the like's too many characters.
No. Yes, no, darn it, whatever else is to effect.
Well,
yeah. Nope. I suppose I could have kept my magic and just gone, there's a fairy down here I probably should have got instead. But too late now. I need full magic again. Sorry, everybody. It's a neat trick to show off. Oh, come on.
Skateman says, oh my god, you used the TAS technique.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on.
What?
Right, a hidden wall is totally a TAS technique.
That, my friend, is
You
a
got
hidden
yourself.
wall, I think.
Come on,
It's not a hidden wall, it's a hidden path of a fake wall.
Work.
If you want to be correct.
the game's doing a Metroid on
Trying to
you.
get a red potion so I can refill my life meter. Though I should have just got the parry on the in the room below, but it's a little late for that
does
now.
have a red thing in it, right?
What's that?
It does have a red.
Yes, it does. It's 50-50 shot. I'm just getting horrible odds. So horrible luck. Come on now.
Metroid.
Oh, come on.
So, 10 minutes to each regiment.
You gotta be kidding me. 125. How am I not make it? Come on. There we go. And I still have enough cast play. That would have been the real kick in the nuts.
Yeah, then you have to.
I'd have to get that and still come down here and get the parry
There's
anyway.
12 people in the room right now. I don't know how many in all.
Is it in the house?
Yeah. There's
Mike
probably
Uyama.
another dozen or so upstairs.
Dozen?
So where's the fairy?
At
least. What?
That was the refilling my life. There was more just for the sake of doing it, having full life.
Can your mom speedrun something?
Oh, my mom hasn't gotten into speedrunning. She has not. Giant bot falls from the sky. Oh, you
Ding.
Let's follow him.
I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'll learn him good.
Have a speedrun Barbie Horse Adventure.
Barbie Horse Adventure. That's just too much.
That game's too easy to speedrun.
Expert opinion from Phil here. That game is way too easy.
Breakdown, Stansky says he sped ran your mom last night.
Oh, I will not have uncouth things said about my mom when it's actually my mom. My mom's actually in the occasion. Just yes, you're lucky you broke your leg. That's all I gotta say.
And especially given that Breakdown's mom has put so much to the cause.
With I have all the magic I don't have.
So has Stansky that. Oh my!
Thunderbird's a bitch.
3 big gals remaining.
That's That's part of what makes this fight so hard.
Yeah, if you had 8 magic, you could probably use life.
Probably not even.
Flicky, World of Warcraft is not suitable for speed running, and we're not going to go into
No,
detail why.
Let's just not answer that question ever again.
We're not going to go into detail why on that.
It's no. World of Warcraft, no. Never.
No.
Go away.
Read our FAQ page if you're wondering why.
The short answer is there's no end. So.
You can watch the World of Warcraft
A WoW marathon? That might get some views.
It was 2 weeks long.
Right. Why watch a WoW marathon?
When you could play WoW and be just as bored.
Yeah.
Was it only 2?
Oh, Big Al goes down to now.
Two left.
Still got, that was why the cushion. Link dolls came into play.
It was like one long grind.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 124.38. Timothy Glenning?
Yep.
Come on, one more.
Alright.
Yeah. It's not over yet.
Yes, it is not over yet.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
You
big
still
jokes
need
right
to
here.
crouch down and Nashby.
This is very tricky.
Prepare for the tech. Oh my goodness. Watch out.
You will be amazed.
This is the final boss.
Yep.
Yep.
Gentlemen, hit the kill.
Coolest character ever.
Oh, you jerk.
Doesn't know solo.
You.
Stab you in the back, fool.
This is actually not gonna kill me. Holy shit.
Final hit. Who gets the final hit?
One hit point.
That was close. He escaped it.
I actually had a close Dark Link fight. I can't remember the last time that's happened. Actually, probably the run I got recorded. I was one hit removed from death there, too.
Alright, coming up next is Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening by
126. A little over the estimate, but
we'll have these
Michelle Vell, ticker 77.
Can you do me a favor and give me that?
Since Link himself turns out to be the bad guy, wouldn't it just be better if Link killed himself at the start?
Well, then Ganon gets returned, so. Alright. Alright, well, thank you, everybody. You've been a great audience.
Yeah,
Wow,
you
what
look
a
great.
wonderful audience. The final time would be somewhere around 126. Yeah, 126.
126, 20 something.
Not marvelous by any stretch, but I'll take it.
Yeah, 1 minute over.
Could have been worse.
Intended.
Viva Mexico!
Oh, Wes, put on that sombrero, please.
Prezi's taking a picture of Chris Hinton wearing the sombrero here. Boink.
Man, it took you that long to get the tail.
Yeah.
You look like
texting.
the angry Nintendo nerd in this.
Ah!
Seriously, shake it up.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, you guys. Massive thanks to Breakdown for his contribution to the marathon.
Yeah, great.
And thank you for his mother for
Alright, let's see this
requesting that Link be named Big Day Al.
So,
We did it for you, Mom. We did it for you, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just before I leave, we have got a couple of new donators. Mr. Timothy Penton has contributed $15.
Yeah. It's on the Switch to the GameCube.
These are ours, right? So I'm not bringing this back.
Thank you very much, young man. Robert Newenhuis has contributed